Welcome back once again to our Premium 2.0 course, and we are solving 2021 question paper. And just now you saw that okay, this question is not repeated, but one more question has been repeated in the 2024 session. So PYQs are damn important and they repeat every time and they will keep repeating each and every time. Now, first of all, this question is from again, this is asking about the variable type. So it is from your unit number second, and in the complete paper, this NTA thing, with the very first time they have asked about this much elaboration on variables, that okay, one should know about all these variables, but after that they have not asked yet again. Okay, so what is the correct answer over here? We'll try to find out. First of all, selection test result in terms of selected not selected on waiting list, it is called as a artificially discrete variable. Then we are having this continuous one, continuous behavioral variable. What it is our reaction time. And what is our dummy variable? What is a dummy variable? Dummy variable is our gender over here. And then we are having continuous organismic variable is our height. Okay, so with this, what we are going, the correct answer, is your option number one. Do you don't need to study this? No, you don't need to study this if you apply some common sense. And of course, you should have some knowledge about IV, DV, confounding one, and the extraneous one. Okay, this much knowledge is enough, and this is just a tough question, we can say, which is most likely not to repeat again. But just remember, dummy variable is your gender. Continuous organismic variable. What is organismic variable? You will find this thing with the height. Continuous behavioral variable is your reaction time, and artificially discrete variable, we have created this thing, selected, not selected, on waiting, RAC, and that waiting list and all those things. Okay, so this is what this is called as the artificially discrete variable. So option number one is good to go, and this is the correct answer. Okay, let's move forward to next question, which is more interesting and which is more relevant in the present context. Okay, so we will not deal with the answer because answer they have not given properly for this thing. They have also done some mistakes in apar vidya, paravidya, and all these things because they copy pasted from the book which you already know, and they missed over there. Okay, so but we will talk about only one thing over here, that is our turiya avastha. So it is from where? It is from our unit number one, emergence of psychology. Okay, so what is this turiya avastha? I have made a mnemonic which shared already with all of you. Mnemonic is simply JSPT. From the lowest level of our consciousness, we are coming to the, so this is from where? This is from your levels of consciousness, levels of consciousness. And to your shock, it is mentioned in the C book as well. Okay, all right, so turiya avastha, this turiya avastha is the very highest level or highest state of consciousness. Okay, so first of all, if we talk about consciousness, what is consciousness? I hope you already know this thing. Okay, this is a very basic concept about consciousness. So in the Indian context, when we will talk about levels of consciousness. Okay, LOC, levels of consciousness, and for that the mnemonic is your JSPT, as simple as that. Okay, JSPT is the mnemonic. This is for our Jagrat Avastha. This is for the Swapna one, Dream one. This is for the Pragya Avastha, and this is for the Turiya Avastha. Don't worry, you will read all this in this particular video only. Okay, all right. Now JSPT is what? It is the levels of consciousness, and where it is mentioned, that is what the question was for this time, June 2024. And as you have already seen the answer, we will discuss that shortly. Okay, so this stands for our Jagrat Avastha. This is for the Swapna one. This is for the Pragya one, and this is for the Turiya one. Okay, all right. So now where it is mentioned? It is mentioned in the notes which you have not have the access yet now, but shortly you will have that. It is mentioned in the Mandukya Upanishad. Okay, Mandukya Upanishad. It is mentioned in the Mandukya Upanishad. Now read the question carefully. They might repeat this thing again. The different states of consciousness, like wakefulness is associated with the Jagrat Avastha, dream is associated with the Swapna Avastha, deep sleep as well as deep sleep is associated with your Pragya Avastha, and extraordinary state is the Turiya Avastha. So what it can happen next time, they will form a match the following, and wakefulness, Jagrat, they will do like this. Okay, I hope you got what I am trying to say. So where it is mentioned in the Mandukya Upanishad. The Mandukya Upanishad, it is mentioned. Okay, so if let's suppose next time again this question comes. Okay, we are now in 2024 paper, but we were solving 2021. So let's go back over here, and this is our option number first about Turiya Avastha. So now where this Turiya Avastha is mentioned, it is mentioned in the Mandukya Upanishad. So if you know about Upanishad, it is very good. If you don't, it is fine. But you must know about Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, and Atharvaved. This was Atharvaved was the recent one, and the mnemonic for that is Rahasya. Okay, Rahasya. So Rigved, Yajurved, Samved, and like that you can remember this thing as well. Okay, because in recent one of the papers they have asked about this thing as well. Okay, so Turiya Avastha is mentioned where it is mentioned in the Mandukya Upanishad. Okay, and now one more thing is our what it is our that Panchakosh. One more question came on Panchakoshas. Okay, so this Panchakosh, what is the mnemonic for that? The mnemonic for that is the APMVA. If you can say Hindi, it is for the Andhra Pradesh May Vizag Aega. I hope you know what is Vizag is. If not, earlier Vishakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh May Vizag Aega. It stands for the Annamay, Pranamay, Manomay, Vigyanmay and Anandmay. And interestingly, where it is mentioned, for that, make sure that you are watching this complete series of 2021. You will also find the answer for that where it is mentioned the Panchakoshas. Now, next question, question number 65. Which of the following are correct for the bio, psych, o, psycho, social model? Now, here are three things. Biology means genes, DNA, all those things. Psychology, whatever it is in your mind, virtual or whatever it is. And social means your society and all those things. Model of health. So, it is just a basic common sense question once again. What is health? You already know. What is a model? It can be you already know. You would have made a lot of models. And now this is biopsychosocial. It is consisting of three things over here. Okay, gene, DNA, biopsycho. It means whatever it is in your mind, and social means society. Now we will try to find the answer. Close interaction between body and mind, though they are separate entities. Close interaction between body bio, mind psycho. Obviously it will talk about this thing as well. Okay, we can guess. Okay, it will talk about, see, everyone is having three options, is having A, so definitely A is going to be the answer. Okay, so if you don't know the answer, sometimes you can do things like these as well. Okay, now active participation of the patient. Okay, will it be or will it not be? Then health and illness. See this, they have also already given the answer to you. They have already given the answer to you that B is going to be definitely the answer. See, B over here, over here, over here, over here. You don't even need to look for B. Okay, no need to look for B even. Now health and illness are on the same continuum, this thing, and treatment process involves medication, surgery and radiation. Okay, so what is the correct answer? Correct answer is treatment process involves medication. Medication will help, surgery will help, and radiation will help. What it will help to your body and all those things. Health and illness are on the same continuum. Yes, and everything is correct over here. So what is the correct answer? A, B, C, D. See, these type of questions are once in a blue moon. They will ask you and they will never ask such questions. So don't worry about these questions. Option number 4 is correct. If they ask you again, what is a biopsychosocial model of health? So the most logical or the most appropriate thing they can ask you is this one. Okay, apart from that I don't think so it is most more relevant, but this they will ask you close interaction between body and mind, because I am looking at Rene Descartes over here again. Okay, and that is why the recent exam December 23 there was a question on Rene Descartes and this body and mind was again over there. Okay, so the correct answer over here is option number 4, A, B and C, D only. Now the next question is, what are the characteristics of emerging persons in Rogerian approach? Okay, emerging persons in Rogerian approach. Now this is again a question of common sense only. Okay, see, what is Rogerian approach? Most of us know that, okay, it is going to talk about Carl Rogers. Okay, Carl Rogers, the humanistic psychologist. It is most likely 99.9% of you will think that, okay, it is going to talk about this guy. Now as soon as you draw this one, Carl Rogers, what comes in your mind? 1951 he included, or he came up with the idea of what? CCT, client centered therapy or person centered therapy, whatever you name you want to call. Okay, so this therapy has three things mainly: empathy, congruence and all those things, unconditional positive regard. Okay, but emerging person, what this Carl Roger wanted to say with his humanistic psychology, that okay, everyone can become anyone. Okay, like this. So what are the characteristics of emerging person? Now who is an emerging person? Just try to think of this. Who is going to be an emerging person? Forget even Roger also. Okay, copy that. And so who is going to be the emerging person? Emerging person is someone you are emerging on yourself and you are studying and you are going to be someone someday and you want to yourself to be full potential and all those things, right? Are you emerging or not? Ask with yourself. Look at the mirror. Mirror will tell me am I emerging or not. But it is okay. But what is the meaning of emerging? To emerge from somewhere, to become something, to do something. See, answer also lies in the syllabus also. Okay, so in the last unit, the last 10th, what is that? Emerging areas. Okay, what does emerging areas means? Resilience, positive psychology, these are emerging, these are in the process of becoming. After 20 years, when you will be a psychologist or a professor, whatever you can be, so at that time they would have emerged. Okay, we can also think like in that way as well. So you get the basic concept of emerging person. Okay, now think of yourself as you are emerging person, you are going to be someone someday. Okay, now will you be honest and open, indifferent to material comforts and rewards? Tell me, when you are emerging, when you're really emerging, when you want something in your life, so I don't think any one of us would be indulged in the material comforts or rewards or something like that. Okay, will you be caring? And see, you will get the answer now. Having profound trust in authority, a big question mark. When you are emerging, when you lost all the material comforts and rewards, will you think that okay, you will have profound trust in authority? It's pretty obvious that you will not have this thing. Okay, so as soon as you eliminate this thing, you are left with this and this. Now AB is true, absolutely true. Now just think of yourself, will you be caring for yourself, for others, whatever it can be? Will you be or will not? If you say you will be, you are absolutely right. If you are not, then you have to think of yourself. Okay, so the correct answer is A, B, C. What I did, what you are going to do is just think logically and think easily, not easily, but think, just apply some simple common sense. Okay, you will not read in any book that okay, these are the characteristics of emerging person given by Carl Rogers. Okay, this is not going to be possible anytime. So if even if you find this thing, you prepare this thing for the next time, they will ask you again out of the box things, so you have to apply just simple common sense. Okay, you have to link things between what is an emerging person, how it can be, or how she or he can be, and what does Rogerian approach is there. See, approach, why they have written approach, because they want you to think of humanistic approach. Okay, with this, our approach for this 10th number part is done, and we are done with 10 parts of our 2021 series. So if you are missed with any of the part, make sure that you watch, because everything is interconnected, just how we are connecting all these dots. So I hope you liked the video, you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you hit that like button, so that that guy from my back can have some motivation to do all these things, so that his approach can be better. Okay, all right, so see you all in the next video. We will discuss some more things in our part number 11. Till then, goodbye, take care. I hope you would have learned something from this video, and don't forget to join the Telegram channel, where we have shared the free PYQ PDF unit wise as well, and the complete paper 1 and paper 2 PDF as well. Okay, all right, and if you want to join for the complete course, you are most welcome. Description number. Join fast, take 2-3 month course, yearly course, and then you are done in that attempt only. You will pass easily. Okay, all right, thank you. But yes, read books and study hard.